Good morning and welcome back to another episode of our Scandinavian road trip where we are in Sweden again. We're actually in a place called Mora. We arrived here yesterday evening.
We travelled from Lillehammer in Norway, heading back into Sweden, initially planning to stay in Salem. But it was sleeting and cold, so we looked at the map and saw Mora and thought we'd try there instead, and we got lucky. Our journey took us through many forests and past many lakes, and we even saw a moose crossing the road. Mora is a town in a beautiful spot situated between two lakes. We discover a Giant Dala Horse, Vasaloppet, famous ski race, American Car Culture Raggare, famous Swedish artist, why Swedish students wear white caps, and we cycle Lake Orsasjon. We did no research and we ended up loving it, and we felt we really experienced the real Sweden.
We're staying in the swimming pool car park and we had a good night last night. This car park is located right next to the campsite, strangely enough. It's just over there, and you think there's the van and there's the swimming pool.
The car park is only a 10-minute walk to the centre. One of the routes is through this nice residential area with traditional wooden houses.
I like the painted wood and the different colours. I think the red and the yellow are quite traditional.
The town is not overly touristy. It feels like a normal little Swedish town with local people going about their business.
The central part of the town isn't very old, but it's very, very neat. I like it, and it's very busy today, and it's only a Thursday, so it's nice to see lots of people wandering around and making the most of it.
Walking around the town, we noticed that there are so many children about. It's the 11th of June today, and I looked it up, and the summer holidays have already started. Their holidays last for 10 weeks.
The church forms a central feature of the high street, which is absolutely perfect. Must have been planned. And now it's time for a coffee break and a snack, or as the Swedes call it, fika time. So Michelle's gone for the
Blueberry muffin. It's really nice actually.
I've gone for the cannelle brulee, and it's actually cinnamon roll, which is traditional. And this was 165 krona, and that works out at around £12. Very impressed by Wayne's coffee. Really enjoyed that, and the coffee we had was just a filter coffee, and that was 39 krona.
The town has many small or independent retailers selling craft and traditional items.
This shop we've just been in is for the knives. It's a shop just for knives. Never seen anything like that before.
No. The culture here is very much outdoors. The guy was saying to us that, you know, they hike up the mountain and ski back down, or go fishing, or just go out in the woods, and they always take a knife with them. So.
This is a statue of the famous Swedish artist Zorn, who lived in Mora, and we had a guided tour of his house.
It's a very unique house, as the husband and wife, they designed everything in there, and they liked modern things, so they had the latest gadgets where, you know, the first in the area to ever have like central heating. Just very uniquely decorated.
Zorn's wife died in 1948. They didn't have any children, so they donated it to the Swedish government, and ever since then it's been a museum, and so therefore it is full of everything that they owned at that time.
And the guide, she was a lovely lady.
Her name is Monica, so big shout out to Monica. Thank you very much, you're a fantastic guide. We loved that time with you.
Next to the house is the Zorn Museum, where you can view many of his paintings. The longest and largest cross-country ski race in the world starts in Salem and ends here in Mora, and it's 90 kilometres long.
It was created in 1922. Between 15 and 16,000 competitors enter each year, and the route relates to a route that Gustav Vasa, the first king of Sweden, walked back in his day.
And here is the finishing line. Am I going to make it to the end? The sign translates to "in the footsteps of our fathers." Behind me is a small museum about the cross-country ski race. It's free to enter, but it's all in Swedish. But when we went inside, there was a man in there and he gave us a bit of a tour about everything and explained all about the history. There is a room dedicated to Nils Carlson, who has a record with 9 wins. He is from Mora, and a big thanks to Rolf Hammer, who gave us the tour.
It's a bit of a coincidence that yesterday we were going to stay in Salem, and we drove from Salem to Mora, and that's the exact route, more or less, that cross-country ski race goes through. So that's a bit of a coincidence, yeah.
It was too cold up in Salem though, wasn't it?
It was, far too cold. During our time in Sweden, we've seen lots of classic American cars, and I looked it up to find out why. It turns out, and there's one coming here actually, I'll continue what I'm saying. As I was saying, since we've been in Sweden, we've seen lots of classic American cars. So I looked it up, and apparently they call it raggy, which means cruisers or greasers. And it became popular in the 1950s, where Swedes would buy classic American cars, and it's still popular today. And we've noticed it more common in Mora. And I read that it's one of the most popular places for it to be. I think they call it the Raggy Belt. And sometimes they're classic German cars.
This giant horse behind me is a Dala horse.
These horses we've seen all around town, and they're known as Dala horses, and they originate from the Dalarna area, and Mora is in that area. And what we've seen in the town is them everywhere. Little wooden ones, seen them in shops, seen earrings, they're all over.
It says here that the Dala horse is a national Swedish symbol, and it has been for many centuries. And people used to make them out of all kinds of bits of wood to make toys. They used to carve them and paint them for the children. It also says that it's the world's largest wooden horse. Look at this picture here, look.
Once upon a time there were 3 sawmills here, and this whole bay was covered in lumber. We've come to the Bishop's Arms for a pint, end of our day, and seem to have stumbled into a pub quiz, which is in Swedish.
No chance of joining in.
No, but we know some of the songs in the music round. Anyway. Cheers. Just left the pub, paid the bill, and we are in shock.
Yeah, we're pleasantly surprised.
£4.31 a pint. That is like cheap in England. And last pint we bought out on our trip in Oslo was £11. Bit of a difference. So that ended the day really well. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning again. We're still in Mora. Just woke up and look what's passing us. We looked up yesterday to see why young people were wearing these sailor hats.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's graduation from
They're not sailor hats.
high school.
Yeah.
So I think when they get to 18, and there seems to be some big event on. So and they're all going towards the woods over here.
So we decided to investigate.
Around the back of our car park is this lovely woods, and it's actually part of the route for the cross-country ski race, but it's also labelled as a cycle route and a walking route. Student graduation is a massive celebration here in Sweden, and the distinctive white caps have been worn since being adopted in 1845 and have gradually grown in popularity. We've cycled to the other lake, Orsasjon. You can cycle probably around the whole of this lake, although from what we've seen so far, not right alongside the lake, more a step back behind the houses on the small roads, hopefully small roads. So we're going to maybe not cycle all the way around, but certainly cycle through some of it and see what towns that we find. Now look, so something that we've seen all over Scandinavia is the robot lawnmowers. There is one over there, look. You don't really have to go too fast to see one. Hence the lawns are kept pristine all the time. Shows you how popular ice hockey is. This is just a little village and they've got their own ice hockey pitch for the winter. Outdoors. Look at that. In this village, I came across another one of the American cars and had a little chat with the owner. He's got a 1965 yellow Dodge, which looks fantastic, and another car in the garage, as you'll see. This path is very sandy and quite tricky with the kind of tyres that we've got. Every now and then your wheels seem to get stuck and your bike twists a little bit. So we're going very, very slowly. But it's nice not to be on the main road. We didn't know what to expect, so this is a pleasant surprise. I need to stop filming now because I need to control this bike.
So where we've decided to stay on this part of the trip has been the perfect combination of town and nature. Get a bit of everything.
But that's cuckoo. Michelle has seen one, but I haven't. But I've heard them loads of times. So it looks like we've got to get on the road for a little while, but there is a cycle path on the side, so. Just come across this place and they've got some very, very old houses. A bit like what we saw in Lillehammer with the turf roofs. It looks like it's some kind of museum.
There was a man who built all those places, and then when it's midsummer, They bring a lot of people here, and you celebrate the midsummer. Further down here, you can come down to the water.
Okay, oh great.
It's very nice.
We're going to have it. Thank you very much.
No problem, you're welcome.
I think we found the perfect place for lunch.
Yeah.
Look at that. That was nice of that lad to explain all that to us, wasn't it? People are so friendly around here. Always willing to explain, answer all of our questions. What a beautiful sight. We continue our series of lunch in beautiful places. We've stopped off at this little village called Mora, I think. I'm looking for someone to get ice cream. Went into this little shop, which is like a little gift shop, really nice, and the lady was very helpful. She suggested we go to the campsite. Look at this place, called Grim Place. Looks like it should be in some kind of weird movie, some kind of American movie. This would be good on Halloween. We are at the campsite, and are they going to have somewhere to buy ice cream? It's right by the lake, this place. It's looking promising. We've seen the ice cream sign.
I think I might have to have this homemade rhubarb strawberry pie with vanilla sauce and you get a coffee for 75 krona.
So maybe ice cream is cancelled. I'll have one of those as well. So I've got my rhubarb and strawberry crumble tart, and it looks pretty damn good. Oh yeah, that really hits the spot. Of course, it's got that, I don't describe it, but that tartness in the rhubarb with a little bit of sweetness from the strawberry. That was delicious. This campsite is a really nice setting, right next to the lake. I like all these trees. We're going to cycle the rest of the lake, and I think it's going to be about 28 kilometres, so probably about, for us, 2 hours, well, we shall see. But there's no rush really, we can stop a few times. So we just got up our steepest hill, get up to the flat, and there's another one. Full disclosure, on this hill, we're walking the last part of it, and you can see by the person behind me, it's a real struggle, and my legs went up to 2 hills in a row. We are moving on now after our perfect 3-night stay here in Mora, and we finished it with a swim and a sauna.
It's been a great place with a perfect balance of countryside, town and history, and it could be one of our favourite spots so far. I think it is.
In our next episode we shall be exploring Stockholm, City of Islands and home to the Abbey Museum, which we will be visiting.
So thank you for watching, and if you like this video please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing because it really helps the channel, and we'll see you in Stockholm.
Bye for now.
Bye.